Fala pessoal, beleza? Aqui é o Saturno e estou trazendo mais uma gameplay de Dragon Age Inquisition. Antes de começar a gameplay, eu tenho que deixar um recadinho para vocês. Eu criei outro personagem, tá? E esse personagem é um Kunari ladino. Eu resolvi criar ele e upar essa classe porque assim eu cumpro um dos requisitos que eu queria trazer, né? Na saga de Dragon Age. Então eu já testei cada uma das classes, né? Não testei todas as especializações, mas pelo menos o requisito das classes eu já consegui cumprir. Então agora eu só vou jogar com esse personagem, tá? Que eu gostei mais, eu não tava curtindo jogar muito de mago não. E então era só isso mesmo. Hoje a gente vai fazer mais uma missão, né? Da história do game, né? Da história principal. Vamos com. Só vou upar aqui em conexões, né? Tô dando mais prioridade agora. Vou pegar as expedições que eu tinha deixado. Pega. E bora pra missão. A missão de hoje então é Olhos e Corações Maldosos. A Imperatriz Celine de Orleis, ela tá sofrendo o risco de um golpe, né? Tem a gente Venatori, né? Atrás dela. Fora que tem alguém da própria corte querendo dar um golpe nela, então a gente tem que ir lá para salvar ela.
We have to reach the Empress before Corypheus. The only question is, how?
We know how. I have our way in. The real question is, where is our enemy hiding? At the urging of Grand Duchess Florian, the Empress is holding a ball. Absolutely everyone will be there. During the festivities, Celine
Essa missão ela é um pouquinho mais longa, tá? Algumas partes eu vou ter que cortar, porque vai passar mais de uma hora. Igual na COS mesmo, eu não posso postar vídeo de mais de uma hora, então...
What do we know about Duke Gaspard?
The man who would have been emperor. He's Celine's cousin.
A missão tem muito diálogo também. Essa missão é mais política mesmo.
She won over the Council of Heralds who hold authority over title disputes. She became empress, and he a general in the Imperial Army. He's well loved by the troops. He's also a chevalier. Most of their number sided with him when he turned on the empress.
Aren't the Chevaliers part of the army? Why would they follow the Duke?
Most chevaliers are sworn to serve the crown, but that does not give them faith in the person wearing it. The empress has tried to improve relations with Ferelden and Navarra. The Chevaliers see her as anti-military. They believe Gaspard could lead the Empire back to the glory of Draken's expansion years.
Who is this Ambassador Briala?
Vamos saber um pouco de cada um. É interessante a gente saber com quem que a gente está lidando.
The Empress invited her to the peace talks in a bid to gain the Elves' alliance in the war. That would be scandal enough, without the rumor that Briala is a jilted lover of Celine's. A personal grudge and a network of saboteurs at her command. Promising lead.
Wait, the elven leader is a jilted lover of the Empress.
It's not widely known, just a rumor whispered among the palace servants a few years ago. If it's true and were to get out, the Empress and an elf. The scandal could destroy Celine's court. Even if a lie, Briala could use it to blackmail the Empress. She has some connection to the throne.
Tell me everything we know about the Empress.
Empress Celine is a renowned diplomat and reformer. She works tirelessly to secure peace for the Empire. Unfortunately, many Orlesians view peace as complacency. She has yet to name an heir, leaving the future of the Empire in doubt if anything happens to her. Especially when the next in line is her cousin Gaspard, who's made few friends on the Council of Heralds.
Celine is surrounded at all times by countless guards, courtiers, servants, and vassals. What better place for an assassin to hide than the Empress's own household?
How can Gaspard still be next in line while he wages war against his empress?
The title Grand Duke indicates that he was a prince before the Empress took the throne.
You've given me plenty to think about.
With Gaspard and Celine's armies entrenched, we cannot openly march troops to the palace.
My agents will ensure your soldiers get inside. But it must be a few at a time to avoid attention.
Understood. Just give the word, and we'll begin.
Minha equipe é a Cassandra como tanque, Vivienne como suporte, Touro de Ferro como dano.
The political situation in Halam Shiral hangs by a thread. The Empress fears our presence could sever it. The Grand Duke is only too happy to have us at the ball as his guests, so our invitation comes from him. Whether we act as his allies or upset the balance of power, he gains an opportunity, if not a clear advantage.
Inquisitor Adar, it is my great pleasure to meet you. Bringing the Templars into your ranks was not just a brilliant military move, but a clever political ploy as well. Imagine what the Inquisition could accomplish with the full support of the rightful Emperor of Olhos.
I can see many benefits to such an alliance.
Keep the image firmly in mind. We may see it materialize by the end of the evening. I am not a man who forgets his friends, Inquisitor. You help me, I'll help you. Prepared to shock the Assembly by appearing as the guest of a hateful usurper, my lord? They will be telling stories of this into the next age.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Duke Gaspard. I look forward to ending this civil war.
As do I, my friend. The Empire needs stability and security, now more than ever. If you have the safety of the Olesian people at heart, Inquisitor, perhaps you will look into something for me. This elven woman, Briala, I suspect that she intends to disrupt the negotiations. My people have found these ambassadors
Aqui
all
tá
over the
culpando o outro, né?
fortifications, sabotage
Por isso que a gente vai ter que investigar melhor o que tá acontecendo aqui, né?
That sounds like something I should look into.
Be as discreet as possible. I detest the game, but if we do not play it well, our enemies will make us look like villains. We're keeping the court waiting, Inquisitor. Shall we?
Is that the Inquisitor?
Pessoal, aqui tem um porém, tá? Se você estiver jogando de humano, guerreiro ou ladino, você não perde a aprovação da corte no começo aqui. Mas se você estiver jogando de humano mago, você vai perder pontos. E se você estiver jogando de Kunari, que é o meu caso, elfo ou anão, você vai perder pontos, tá? Kunari e elfo são uma das raças que perde mais pontos aqui. Porque a nobreza ela é bem preconceituosa, né? Então, é foda. Aí a gente sai na desvantagem já.
Oh, wait there. Whatever your name is, have you seen a ring? It is very important, and I need it back. It was a gift from the Countess Montbelliard, enchanted by the Fomari. I cannot go into the ball without it.
That's a terrible predicament.
If the Countess finds out, make her have mercy. Should you happen upon it, I beg you, let me know.
Então, ó, é só se a gente encontrar o anel dela, que é bem facinho de encontrar.
Maker, what am I going to do if I cannot find my ring?
A gente já ganha mais aprovação da corte, né? Pelo menos a gente recupera um pouco.
Treasure! I cannot believe you found it. You have saved me a lifetime of mortification. How can I thank you enough?
Mas aqui, essa missão é uma corrida contra o tempo, tá? Porque após a gente entrar no baile lá, se a gente sair do baile, a gente vai perder ponto, periodicamente. Então é bom você pegar tudo que tem aqui. Tem uma porta pra abrir, né? Aqui a gente tem que pegar estatueta de rala pra poder abrir essas portas. Se não me engano já tem um... já pegamos uma já. Ah, ó, vem um arco e um punho de adaga. Muito bom. Vou dar uma olhada aqui.
Do you mind? We don't wish to be disturbed.
Então aqui é um esquema. A gente tem que ouvir as fofocas que os nobres aqui estão falando, né? Então vai aparecer uma área aqui pra gente escutar as conversas. Que é tudo pista que eu vou dar pra Leliana. Pra Leliana não. Tá certo, pra Leliana. E isso vai servir como base, né? Pra gente poder lidar com a situação. Aí só... Ah, peguei a chave do depósito já. Tava escondida aqui.
What is Lady Pentecost wearing?
Aí. Pegar plano é sempre bom, cara. Tem mais uma porta pra abrir aqui? Dá uma olhada aqui rapidinho. Aqui, ó. Ah, ó, tem mais um testemunho aqui, ó. Opa, tem mais alguma coisa aqui que eu vi? Ah, ó, moeda de capricho. Muito bom. Esse testemunho que a gente pegou já é ótimo. Agora entrando aqui, a gente não pode voltar lá mais, viu, pessoal? Por isso que é bom vocês aproveitarem, caso vocês forem jogar.
It is no simple matter of etiquette and protocol. Every word, every gesture is measured and evaluated for weakness.
I'll keep my guard up, don't worry.
The game is like wicked grace played to the death. You must never reveal your cards. When you meet the Empress, the eyes of the entire court will be upon you. You are safer staring down Corypheus.
Might be a good idea for the others to hear this warning. The bull in particular.
I'll have a few discreet words. Everything will be fine. And Raste watch over us all.
Interesting.
Aqui na parte dos diálogos, né? Das fofocas, eu vou cortar, tá, pessoal? Pro vídeo não ficar muito longo mesmo. Eu acho que eu acho que vai ficar bem longo.
And now presenting Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalon, and accompanying him, Lord Inquisitor Adar. Shepherd and leash of the Wayward Order of Templars, purger of the heretics from the ranks of the faithful.
Emma, smile. This is all for show, my dear.
Champion of the Blessed Andraste herself.
Did you see their faces? Priceless.
Accompanying
O Kunari aqui como inquisitor é um absurdo pra ele.
Allegra, Portia,
Mas eu gosto pra caramba dos Kunaris, cara.
Get on with it.
Pantagast, 14th cousin to the King of Navarra, 9 times removed, hero of Orlais, right hand of the divine. Madame Vivienne, first enchanter of the Circle of Magi, enchanter of the Imperial Court, mistress of the Duke of Ghislaine, the Iron Bull, leader of the famed mercenary company Bull's Chargers, as the name might imply. Sir Cullen Stanton Rutherford of Honleaf, commander of the forces of the Inquisition.
Super discreto, né? Ao trazer um mercenário pra corte.
Lady Liliana, Nightingale of the Imperial Court, veteran of the Fifth Blight, Seneschal of the Inquisition, and left hand of the Divine. And Lady Josephine Charette Montillier of Antiva City, Ambassador of the Inquisition.
Bora seguir aqui.
Cousin, my dear sister.
Grand Duke, we are always honored when your presence graces our court.
Don't waste my time with pleasantries, Celine. We have business to conclude.
We will meet for the negotiations after we have seen to our other guests.
Inquisitor?
Lord Inquisitor, we welcome you to the Winter Palace. Allow us to present our cousin, the Grand Duchess of Leeds, without whom this gathering would never have been possible.
What an unexpected pleasure. I was not aware the Inquisition would be part of our festivities. We will certainly speak later, Inquisitor.
Your arrival at court is like a cool wind on a summer's day.
I'm delighted to be here, Your Majesty.
We have heard much of your exploits, Inquisitor.
Ganhei mais 10 de aprovação, isso é muito bom.
How do you find Haram Shiral?
I've never seen anything to equal the Winter Palace.
We hope you will find time to take in some of its beauty.
Por enquanto vamos mantendo as aparências, né?
The pleasures of the ballroom, Inquisitor. We look forward to watching you dance.
Que a Celine não sabe desses agentes Venatori, né?
A word when you have a moment.
A gente tem que coletar essas provas para depois ir mostrando para ela, né?
Tell me, Yvette, how are Mama?
It's true. The Templar.
Good. I was hoping it would catch you. What did the Duke say?
He points the finger at Ambassador Briala.
The ambassador is up to something, but she can't be our focus. The best place to strike at Celine is from her side. Empress Celine is fascinated by mysticism, foreseeing the future, speaking with the dead, that sort of rubbish. She has an occult advisor, an apostate who charmed the Empress and key members of the court as if by magic. I've had dealings with her in the past. She is ruthless and capable of anything.
That sounds exactly like the person we're looking for.
She's worth investigating. Can't be sure of anything here. Both leads point toward the guest wing. It's a promising place to start. I'll coordinate with our spies to see if I can find anything better. I will be in the ballroom if you need me.
Então, bora pra investigação, né, pessoal? Só vou entregar a primeira prova lá pra Liliana. Ela fica desse lado, se eu não me engano.
I still remember the day they came to tell me
Look at Lady Cambian's slippers, trimmed with pearls and emeralds. And those buckles. Toss her into the lake and she'll sink right to the bottom. What a disaster.
I found this out. I'm not sure of its value.
Very interesting. It may not help our investigation, but we can put it to use. A little more dirt like this, and we might have some leverage in the court. If you find more, let me know.
I should go. Be on your guard.
I always am.
Agora bora coletar as provas.
Leave us.
The package is in the guest wing. Upper room.
The one of the garden. Statuette.
Boring.
Gaspard is wasting his time.
Good to know. Waste of time.
Any word from our contacts in the royal wing?
Philippe should have returned hours ago, dallying with some serving girl while I deal with Gaspard's vitriol.
Awfully selfish of this Philippe, running off to play and leaving you with all the work.
I've half a mind to inform the Dowager. That would teach him to shirk his duties to roll some elven maid. The night of all nights, leaving me to convey Gaspard's death threats to the council. Wonderful timing, Philippe. Thank you for listening.
Aí eu ganho mais 10 de aprovação pra corte.
Inquisitor.
Get these pastries out to the diplomats.
Tô com pouco ainda. O objetivo é conseguir 90 aí, pelo menos, de aprovação.
Did you hear what Gaspard said to you?
This way is closed. Please, use the main entrance to the ballroom.
Get these pastries out to the diplomats.
The Duchess has asked for 2 men. I can't go in.
Well, well. What's this?
You don't want to be here, stranger.
He hasn't made the pickup. It's been hours.
You went into the servants' wing. Nobody's come out of there all night.
I'll tell Briala we have a situation.
Essas daqui são as representantes da Celine, tá? É bom a gente conversar com elas. Entregar algumas provas para elas também.
I'm always honored to hear from Her Majesty.
Oh, she is the honored one, Inquisitor.
Empress Celine is eager to assist the Herald of Andraste in his holy endeavor.
She will pledge her full support to the Inquisition as soon as the usurper Gaspard is defeated.
It's a generous offer.
The Empress believes wholeheartedly that the Inquisition is our best hope for peace in these difficult times.
She looks forward to cementing a formal alliance.
As soon as Gaspard is out of the way.
But we have taken enough of your time.
Please, enjoy the masquerade, Inquisitor.
We don't have a reliable report.
The band is still waiting for their refreshments.
Good to know.
Mais uma prova, né?
Gaspard is wasting his time. Nothing he does could win over the Council of...
Well, well, the Inquisitor. Here as a guest of my nephew, no less. I'm curious.
I didn't know the Grand Duke was your nephew.
Mais 5 de aprovação, ótimo.
Always a difficult child, Gaspard. Never listened, never did what he was told. He was raised a prince. All his life we told him he would be emperor. It was his destiny, his duty. What else should he do with his life if not fight for his destiny?
Have you noticed anything strange this evening?
My niece Floriane hasn't spoken to me all evening. That's not like her.
What can you tell me about the Civil War?
If you are hoping for insight, you've come to the wrong man. It's war. It is brutal and terrible and sometimes necessary. There's nothing more to say.
Another time, my lord.
Aqui, pessoal, é o seguinte, ó. Quando a gente subir ali em cima, a gente vai ter que correr contra o tempo. Porque a aprovação da corte vai diminuindo, né? Já cai contra as regras de etiqueta do baile. Aquelas moedas que a gente pega no chão, a gente pode arremessar aqui e a gente ganha um de aprovação. Então é muito bom caso você precise de pontos extras, né? É um só, mas ajuda. Agora tem que correr. Só e a corte cai. Só pegar essa estatueta aqui. E uma prova, né? Até agora não caiu, mas vamos correndo. Sai correndo. Tem mais pista aqui. Pra 58. Caindo até 56 não tem problema. Será que tem mais alguma pista pra cá? Deixa eu dar uma olhada. Tem, ó. Ah, vou correndo. Ah, voltou pra 58 de novo. Menos mal, já tá bom já. Não vou saquear nada aqui não. Só descer agora. Menos mal. Não abaixou tanto quanto pensei. Pessoal, eu sofro de problema de gagueira, tá? Caso vocês vejam eu gaguejando é porque não é intencional.
Well, well. What have we here? the leader of the new Inquisition, fabled herald of the faith. Delivered from the grasp of the Fade by the hand of blessed Andraste herself. What could bring such an exalted creature here to the Imperial Court, I wonder? Do even you know?
I'm here on important business concerning the entire Empire.
As am I, it seems. I am Morrigan. Some call me advisor to Empress Celine on matters of the arcane. You have been very busy this evening, hunting in every dark corner of the palace. Perhaps you and I hunt the same prey.
I hope so. I could use another ally here.
A sentiment I share, considering recent events.
Recent events?
Recently I found and killed an unwelcome guest within these very halls. An agent of Tevinter. So I offer you this, Inquisitor. A key found on the Tevinter's body. Where it leads, I cannot say. Yet if Celine is in danger, I cannot leave her side long enough to search. You can.
Briala's people are whispering about disappearances in the servants' quarters. This key may lead there.
The ambassador does have eyes and ears everywhere, does she not? Proceed with caution, Inquisitor. Enemies abound, and not all of them aligned with Tevinter. What comes next will be most exciting.
Pessoal, a Morrigan é um personagem bem interessante, tá? Ela é um dos personagens principais do primeiro game e ela vai ajudar bastante a Inquisição de agora em diante, tá? Agora é sobre o quarto dos hóspedes, então é só ir correndo lá.